Okay, so let us now start integrating Cucumber with Selenium. As in, I'm going to create a new project. So project as in, I'll right click over here and say new, and I'm going to create a simple Java project for the time being. So I'll say Cucumber Selenium, and I'll click on finish. So initially I'm going to add all the jar files that are required for Cucumber and for Selenium. So Cucumber jars, we're going to add all these jars, right? Except the test.ng one and this extend report one dot. Sorry, this is required. This is not required, right? So all these jars and like some of the folders that we would be needing is uh, the package as an features where we'll be keeping all our features, and then our steps, and then the runner, right? So most of the thing remains same that we have seen with Cucumber basic examples, right? And then I'll be copying this config file as well. I'll say paste, and runner will like this runner will gonna work because we need not to make any changes to the runner. Okay, we need to add JUnit as well. So I'll say add library, select JUnit, click finish. Right. So right now we are creating a simple project, right? I'm not doing Maven project at this moment. Later on, once we start designing a framework, we'll be doing the Maven project only, right? So first of all, we're gonna learn how we can integrate Selenium and then APM with Cucumber, and then we'll be building up a live project on that using some of the design patterns like page object model, right? So steps and features are the one that we need to create. Rest, I mean, runner will gonna remain as it is. Will be creating all the reports, extend report, and all this location and everything gonna remain same as well over here, right? So both the type of reports will be generated. All right, so let us create a very first feature. Now, the website that will be testing with Selenium is okay. Before we get started with Selenium, the only prerequisite is that we need to have the Selenium API as in the Selenium jar file with us. So I'll go to seleniumhq.org and I'll go to download and I'll download the latest jar file. See, this jar file, there's an update in Selenium. Initially, the 2.53 jar file was not supported with the latest Firefox. So they've created this 2.53.1 jar file. If you click on this, this will gonna download a single jar file, right? I've already downloaded it, so I'll just cancel it. And the Firefox, if you're working on Firefox, you need to make sure the version of Firefox should be 47.0.1. If it is 47, this jar file will not gonna support it, right? So these are the things that you need to make sure as of today, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'll just add the Selenium jar file as well. I'll say add external archives, and then I'll be adding this jar file, right? So if you are not familiar with Selenium, then I have a free course as well on Selenium. You can even watch that, or even you can register for my paid course that covers in-depth topics on Selenium and framework designing, right? So here I will not be talking about basics of Selenium. I am going to focus completely on Cucumber. I'll be integrating a lot of Selenium stuff with Cucumber, but the prerequisite is that you should have basic understanding of how Selenium works, right? How you'll be locating elements and how you will be manipulating them. So most of the things should be clear to you because here we'll be focusing majorly on Cucumber only, right? So what I'll do, I'll create, I'll first open up the website that we're gonna test. So I'll gonna test one of the websites that is carguide.com.au, right? So this is this website deals in buying and selling of cars, right? So our first feature will go like this. I'll go to this cars for sale, right? We're gonna search for some new cars. So I'll click on search cars, and then here are some of the filters. I want to select the car as BMW, and then I'll select the model as, let's say, 1 series. Then I'll select the location as Australia, and I'll select the price as $10,000, right? And then I'll click on find my next car. So when the result shows up over here, I'll gonna validate that the results are from BMW or not, and we'll also gonna validate the title of the page. It shows BMW 1 Series or not. So this is the expected title that we should get, right? So this much I'll gonna create in my very first feature, and we'll be automating it through Selenium itself, right? So the very first feature will go like this. I'm gonna create a file over here and give it a name as uh, car search dot feature file, right? And I'll just remove all these things from here, right? Now let us start writing this feature. So the feature is about uh, validation of car search page, right? And I'm gonna write in order to validate car search as a buyer, uh, I navigate, let's say, http dot carsguide.com.au, right? So this is the feature of validating a car as a buyer, right? So our scenario goes like this. So the scenario is uh, validation of car, validation of new car, or let's say searching new car with brand BMW. Or let's not give the brand, right? So we can even take the brand on runtime. Searching for a new car, right? So what I'll do, I'll now gonna write the Turkish language, as in I'll say given I am on the home page, that is http. I'll just take the URL from here. Just give me a moment. I'll take the URL from here, and I'll say I'm on the home page of Cars Guide website, right? And then I'll say when I move my mouse to cars for sale, when I move to car for sale menu, then I click on search cars, click on search cars. I may keep it as capital S, the same thing that we see over here. And after clicking on search car, I select make as BMW, and I select model as, let's say after selecting BMW, the model appears, let's say 1 series, 1 SERIES, and I select location as Australia, and I select price as dollar 10,000, right? And I clicked and I click on find my next car button, right? So after clicking on find my next car button, what I can say, then I should see list of searched cars, and the page title should be, what is the page title? We can get it from here, view page source, and we'll search for the title tag. So this is the title. It should match this title, right? So I can write this thing over here. All right. So this is the very first feature that we have